Hello, this is Nick with Art of Sales Mastery, and today I want to talk about 3 tips on how to improve your sales as a salesperson in 2025. This is a video I'm recording right off the bat, so see what happens. So the first thing that I want you guys to know to improve your sales skills is the first thing is you have to ask open questions. You have to ask open questions because you want to get as much information from the customer as possible. Basically, knowledge is power. We all have heard the adage that knowledge is power, and this is no exception because it's not going to do you much good if you ask the customer yes or no type questions. Oh, did you like the product? Yes or no? You know, it's like, okay, well, can you tell me why you liked the product? What was your impression about the product? Were there any features that you wished could be improved upon? That's another thing. You want to keep things positive. So, are there any features which you would like them to improve upon or perhaps upgrade? Do you feel like, well, I was going to ask, do you feel like this was a good value, a good investment for you, or for someone you knew, or for your company, and why? You want to ask the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, and why, and how. So basically, this is kind of going into another thing, but the 5 W's: who, what, where, when, why, how. It's all tying back to information. You want to know as much information as you can about your customer, because then that can help you improve upon getting more sales and delivering more value to more customers. Number 2, you want to be positive and speak with a positive language, a positive tone when you talk to your customers. Because if you're going to be negative, they're not going to like the energy, and you guys are going to have a terrible conversation, and most likely you can kiss the deal goodbye. Basically, positivity and having positive tone is important because we want to maintain professionalism. We don't want we're not just representing ourselves, we're representing the company. And so we want to keep a professional attitude, a professional atmosphere with the customer, because we're not just representing ourselves, we're representing the customer. And if we are positive, that's what the customer is going to remember, if anything. And there's that old adage, which is also true, that the customer most of the time is not going to remember most of what you say, but they will remember how you feel. People aren't going to remember what you say, but people are going to remember how you made them feel, which is very true. So you want to make them feel good, feel valued, and feel positive. The third thing that I want to say, the third tip, is know your purpose. Know why you're selling. In sales, the basic thing is that we are delivering value to customers, and customers buy because they either trust you or they trust the product. So that's the third thing. Know that you are delivering value to the customer. You are in sales to deliver value to customers and to as many people as possible on both sides. Obviously, us as salespeople, we want to make a profit or a commission, but we also want to deliver value, whether that's a product or a service, to our customer. And we want to find a solution that benefits both parties. So basically, whenever someone thinks of sales, they need to think that we are delivering value to the customer, and customers buy based on trust. Either they trust you or they trust the product. Basically, let me go into a little story here. Basically, if they trust the product, that means essentially that the product sells itself. The product sells itself because the customer knows the product. It's simple enough to understand. Like, let's say, like, this is a simple decision, like, oh, I want Chinese food tonight, or I want Italian food, or I want a burger tonight. You know the product. You don't really care who the waiter or waitress is, or if you call and say, like, hey, can I order takeout? You don't really care who answers the phone because you already trust the product and you're already sold on the decision. The product sells itself. Conversely, when I was in college and my computer broke, I had no idea, like, I didn't know anything about computers, but my best friend did. And so I said, hey, listen, my computer broke. Can you guide me? Can you direct me on what I should value, what kind of features I should value in a computer for this budget, for this price point? I didn't know anything about computers, but I trusted my friend, and my friend was the salesperson who essentially helped me to make a purchase because I trusted him. And I trusted his judgment. I know he wasn't going to scam me for my money because I trusted him. So you either trust the product or you trust the salesperson. And every relationship is based off of trust. So those are the 3 tips that I have for you guys. Let me know what you think of in the comment section below. Please like and subscribe to this YouTube channel because I got a lot of great contents coming your way, so stay tuned for more. Take care.